A Focus on the Funny LLC presents The Future of Funny comedy show.
All right, coming all the way from, like, we think it's cold for us, but this dude's coming from a real cold place. Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Oh my God, no, there's levels to that cold, you know what I'm saying? But give it up for Ray Roberts!
Keep it going for Jason. I pulled off the handshake. I'm okay, all right? We made it. I was real excited. I was getting faded up for this because I knew it would be important for the camera and so I could get home safely. And I know a good barber. My barber doesn't look like me, and I explained to him this whole setup, because when I booked this, Jason's like, hey, we love diversity in this crowd, everything's gonna be cool. And I was like, fuck yeah, diversity, let's go. And I told my barber that, and he's like, you are the diversity, sir. Which was pretty, like, I'm excited. Like, usually I'm the problem, you know? And I have to apologize for things, and it's all right. I'm going to be honest with you, this is the second time I've been diversity. The other time is when I moved to Wisconsin, and it was last February. They came and pulled me into a meeting, and they were like, Ray, it's February, it's Black History Month, and we heard you listening to rap music, so you're the best we got. What is Malcolm X? And I was like, all right, guys, I am so sorry. First of all, very white, just from Ohio. It's different, but not really. We get less sun. But also, sorry to break it to you, but that was a Selena Gomez song, so it wasn't even rap. But hit me up in Pride Month. Like, I might have a shot then. I have a girlfriend. It's fine, but I just thought, like, it was real funny because they're like, hey, teach us about black. And I was like, the blackest thing I've ever done is vote for Obama twice. And I've got a lot more gay things than I've done. So it's, I don't know. Everybody else enjoying their pandemic? Is it going? Yeah. I lost 60 pounds during the pandemic. Thank you. I'm one of those weirdos that, like, bettered themselves because they were stuck looking at each other. Like, yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna look at the mirror every day, and I hate it. And it was cool, but the thing that I did too early is I, like, jumped to skinny jeans, which is a real problem. I fit in these ones okay, but like for a while, like, cause I grew up during like pop punk, emo music. I know that kills in this crowd, but basically, it's the saddest music you could ever think of, and they all wear skinny jeans, and I just wanted to, but I was too fat, and I also, it was real sad, but I was also afraid that my dick was too big, like. Right, and this wasn't, like, I didn't make this up. Like, I didn't just, like, I had a girlfriend when I was 16 tell me that it was the biggest dick she'd ever seen, and I was so excited to hear that. Because, like, they don't talk about the exes that, like, or they always talk about the ones that, like, ruin your credit score or, like, key your car or something, but not the ones who, like, gas you up a little bit too much. Like, I lived in a big dick world from 16 to 24. And the lighting in here is very good. Like, I had not much to worry about at all, if you guys want to take a peek in a minute. And like, I didn't know until I, like, bedded my second lady, because I'm a gentleman in the 1800s, and I was like looking her dead in the eyes when I was having sex with her. I was like, how are you handling this? This is like the whole girls lacrosse team thinks that I have the biggest dick in the world. Like, So then I had to call my ex and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, well, here's the thing. You forgot that we were virgins when we met. And then she also told me when she was born, she had like a weird eye thing. So like depth perception was always off. So I just had to get cute and funny. Like that's, I thought I had a shot at movies. Like I was like, if everything goes south, like I'm gonna at least be on film for that. But I got 5 more minutes. This is completely out of order. You guys are getting like a real live experience, because, thanks, yeah. Usually like we have a list. It's going well. I am excited though. I just finished up, it'll be 2.5 years of no drinking. Thank you. It's not as cool as you make it seem. If you're thinking about doing it, start tomorrow. Like it is, because you have to get used to not ever laughing as much as you will tonight ever again. And that is something I wish they would have told me, because I live my life like a college girl's dorm room wall, and that I strictly believe that you have to live, laugh, and love to live a complete life. And I went and threw 1/3 of that out the window. And like I said, I moved from Ohio to Wisconsin to apparently just fight in the cold with my girlfriend. Like that's what we do, so love's gonna be gone soon. And I'm just gonna be stuck with live up on my wall by itself, like a psychopath, right? Because like if you walk into somebody's house and you see live up on the wall, like you don't know if it's live, if it's live. You just know a serial killer lives there. And I do not have the patience of a serial killer. Like I could do 1 or 2 real quick and then be on the news because I like attention. But like serial killer, you have to be dedicated, and I do not have the forethought for that. But no, like my favorite thing to do when I was drinking was to drive drunk. Anybody else like driving drunk? Yeah, I mean, don't do it. Like obviously, the cops are really, really mad when you do it. And they never care what you're about to do. Because I used to get like blackout drunk, and that was super fun because that's the best. Go on an adventure, and then like wake up at art museums. Like that's what I would do. I mean, what's better than getting hammered than waking up where all the art is? Like that's awesome. And now it's just to scratch the itch. Like I live in Wisconsin, so we have a bunch of like craft non-alcoholic beers. So like I can house like 5 or 6 of those just to smell like I'm hammered, and then I'll get behind the wheel and just fucking bolt. I paid for the cops in advance. Like I pay taxes. I want to undercover boss this shit. And I can get away with it, right? Like I want to make sure somebody else gets home safe. So I'm a hero. That's what I'm saying. But now that I'm sober and I don't enjoy art or anything fun, I just sit at home and listen to Creed for fun. Not a big Creed crowd. That's fine. Yeah, Creed. I love Creed too. Like, and if you're not familiar, Creed, rock band who brought religion back to popular radio in the early 2000s. Yeah, they ruled. They had bangers like Arms Wide Open. Yep. Higher. Yeah, those were also things that were yelled at the crucifixion. So I'm not sure whose team Creed was on, really. But I do know it explains my favorite Creed song of wait, wait, kick him to the left a little, he's not even yet. Sorry, I mean, I had to go, like I'm confirmed, like I'm going where you're going to. It's fine, it's absolutely, but I'm confirmed Lutheran. Like I like to make sure that everybody knows that like I'm not Catholic, nobody was touching my booty. We have pastors, not priests. They only do hand stuff, and that's when you ask them. So, I don't know. It's a dumb joke. If that's the one that gets me into hell, that's perfectly fine. Like that's completely fun. Thank you. I don't know. Whoisrayroberts.com if you want to go to that. I got t-shirts for sale on there. But no, this has been great. I appreciate y'all letting me be here. I do like to repeat my name. It is Ray Roberts. I repeat it because I'm trying to be super famous. And thank you. The problem is that I'm very forgettable as a human being. So that's why I'm very jealous of Janet Jackson as a 32-year-old man. Because she's got that great tagline, my name's Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty, right? I heard it like 30 years ago. I haven't forgotten a day in my life. So I'm gonna steal it. And what I got so far is my name is Ray. Mr. Roberts if you're a bill collector. All right, guys, I'm Ray Roberts. Give it up for Justin.
Give it up for Ray Roberts! Say a little show. Give it up for Ray Roberts. Show some love.
I'm focused, man.